Hey everyone. Today I would like to start today's post with an example. Okay, so let's say that you are walking down the street or down the sidewalk, and there's a crack in the sidewalk that you step on, and you accidentally twist your ankle. Your ankle rolls in, and now it hurts to walk. Okay, happens to many of us. It has happened to many of us as we've progressed through life. And for a while, you start to limp and it hurts to walk. So, in that situation, would you think that walking is bad for you? You injured yourself walking, so is walking bad for you? The other way to look at it is now walking hurts. So, the question would become, is walking bad for me? So, I'm using this example to point out what happens many times in healthcare for people who are in pain. We would not think because we rolled our ankle and now it hurts to walk that walking's bad for us. And because we're limping and it hurts a little bit when we walk, we wouldn't think that walking is bad for us and it's something that we shouldn't be doing. But many times when we injure ourselves or when we have pain and it hurts with an activity, we tend to think, and some healthcare practitioners tend to think, well, it hurts, so that activity must be bad. For instance, if you're a runner and your knee starts hurting, you might be told that running's bad for your knees, okay? Or you are a runner, you hurt your knee doing something else, and now your knee hurts when you run. Many times it is told that, hey, I shouldn't be running, running's bad for my knees. Probably the biggest area, the most common area that I see this happening is with people with back pain. Person may hurt their back bending over to pick something up or bending over to put their shoes on, and they're told or they think or they read on the internet that bending is bad for my back. Okay, and now they go ahead and avoid bending for the rest of their life or for many years. The other situation that this occurs with back pain is people get an episode of back pain and now bending forward hurts. So then again, people will correlate it with, because bending hurts, it's an activity that's bad for my back and something that I shouldn't do. Or they're told by their healthcare provider, their doctor, their chiropractor, their PT, their trainer to don't bend your back, right? It's bad for it. And by using that walking analogy, I want to make you understand how what a bad comparison this is, or how bad the rationale is behind something hurts when I do it, so it must be bad for it. It's not always the case. You injure yourself bending forward with your back, it doesn't mean that bending forward is bad for it. Okay, our joints, our backs, our knees are made to move, they're made to bend. And yes, at times we can injure ourselves and that motion becomes painful, or we call it sensitive. It doesn't mean that that motion needs to be off limits for the rest of your life. And I see many people in here who have avoided doing something because they hurt it, doing a specific activity, or because it hurts with a certain activity. And we shouldn't be satisfied giving up our activities or stopping certain movements or not doing things because we got injured doing that, or because it hurts now when I do it. Yes, there's a time and a place to avoid a certain motion if it hurts, but our backs are made to bend and twist and straighten. Our knees are made to bend and straighten, to manage load, to run, to walk, to go up and down steps. And I just wanted to do this post to get you to understand you don't have to be limited for all the time. Temporarily, yes, sometimes it's helpful, but you don't want to keep avoiding certain movements or certain activities, because that can actually inhibit your activities. So if you're struggling with movements, activities, because something hurts, you've been told that you need to avoid certain things, don't believe it. Seek help. Reach out to me if you have any questions. But nothing should be off limits permanently. So reach out if you need some help, and I hope this helps clarify some things. Thanks.